Back out it goes to De Bruyne!
De Bruyne lines it up, De Bruyne scores! De Bruyne rocket!
Kevin De Bruyne was the chief creative force in the most successful era in Manchester City's history. So you must be wondering, how good was Prime Kevin De Bruyne? Stick with us as we look back at his prime. But before we do that, please like and subscribe to help us on our YouTube journey. Thank you, you are awesome. Now let's get into it. In the 2016-2017 season, Kevin De Bruyne's talent for controlling the game and creating chances really stood out. Despite dealing with injuries, he was crucial to Manchester City's strong performances in the Premier League, where they finished third. Against the Big Six, he was an ever-present with 2 goals and 3 assists. He starred in the 2-2 draw against Tottenham, where he scored and assisted both City goals. Against Liverpool, it was De Bruyne who broke the 0-0 stalemate with his assist for the only goal of the game to Sergio Aguero. De Bruyne's vision and passing were key to City's attacks, and he ended the season with the most chances created with 130 and assists with 18 in the Premier League. Overall, in his first season under Pep Guardiola, he played in 49 games, scored 7 goals, and had 20 assists. The 2017-2018 season was a record-breaking season for Manchester City, and De Bruyne was at the heart of it. In Pep Guardiola's second season, City collected 100 points, won 32 games, and scored 106 goals. De Bruyne was at his best once again, as showcased against the Big Six. On September 30th against Chelsea, he scored a stunning long-range strike to help City establish their dominance early in the season. On December 10th, against City rivals Manchester United, De Bruyne was key as he provided an assist in City's 2-1 win to extend their lead over the eventual runners-up. In the 5-0 thrashing of Liverpool, De Bruyne provided 2 assists. In City's 4-1 win over Tottenham, he had a goal and an assist to show how he was a constant force against all of City's rivals. He would also go on to register an assist in the EFL Cup final against Arsenal, as City won 3-0 to lift the EFL Cup. In 52 appearances over the course of the season, De Bruyne scored 12 goals and registered 21 assists. The 2018-2019 was a challenging season for De Bruyne due to injuries. He had a torn knee ligament and hamstring injury that kept him out for 3 months of the season. But when fit and available, De Bruyne made an impact at Manchester City, won the domestic treble. City won the Premier League by edging Liverpool by 1 point, the FA Cup by destroying Watford 6-0, and beating Chelsea on penalties to secure the EFL Cup. When fit, De Bruyne showed why he was one of the best playmakers in the world in helping City's title charge. On February 3rd in a league clash against Arsenal, De Bruyne provided an assist for Sergio Aguero's second goal of the match as City went on to win the match 3-1. On February 10th in a 6-0 win over Chelsea, De Bruyne provided an assist to Raheem Sterling as City continued their title charge. Then to seal the title, De Bruyne came off the bench against Brighton to set up Aymeric Laporte's match-winning goal as City confirmed themselves the Premier League champions on the final day of the season. In total, Kevin De Bruyne made a total on 32 appearances, scoring 6 goals and assisting 11 times. If you made it this far into the video, comment a KDB down below. Let's get back into it. After securing the domestic treble the season prior, the 2019-2020 season can be considered a bit of a down season for City, even though they won the EFL Cup and Community Shield. But Kevin De Bruyne, on the other hand, was electric this season, as he tied Thierry Henry's record for most assists in the Premier League with 20. City may not have been dominant this season, but De Bruyne was, as seen against Tottenham. In the 2-2 draw, De Bruyne assisted both Raheem Sterling and Sergio Aguero. Against Arsenal, he absolutely ran riot this season. On December 15th, De Bruyne scored 2 goals and had 1 assist, and in the return fixture on June 17th, he scored and assisted Raheem Sterling's opener as City won both matchups. Against champions Liverpool on July 2nd, City won 4-0 with De Bruyne recording a goal and assist. He went on to win the Premier League Player of the Season and ended the season with 48 appearances, 16 goals, and 23 assists. Despite having another season dealing with a multitude of injuries, De Bruyne was still able to have another successful season with Manchester City. He helped City reach their first ever Champions League final alongside winning back the Premier League and lifting the EFL Cup. Despite injuries, whenever De Bruyne played, his impact was clear to see. On July 3rd, in a match against Chelsea, De Bruyne's class was evident as he scored and assisted in City's 3-1 win. Against Southampton, De Bruyne proved to be key as he scored the first and fifth goal of the game as City won 5-2 to continue their league dominance. His second goal was a thing of beauty. After receiving the ball on the edge of the box from Phil Foden, De Bruyne nutmegged the oncoming defender before slotting the ball into the bottom right corner. Even after dealing with several muscular injuries throughout the season, De Bruyne managed 40 appearances, scoring 10 goals and assisting 18. The 2021-2022 season was another season in which City claimed the Premier League crown, which happened to be their only trophy of the season, and De Bruyne was as important as ever with his explosive performances. His most explosive performance was against Wolverhampton, who he had a 4-goal haul against. His first 3 goals were all scored with his left foot, his third being the best of the lot as he struck it beautifully from outside the box and into the bottom left corner. Another one of his explosive performances came in the Manchester Derby, where he completely ran the show. After scoring the opening goal from a low Bernardo Silva cross, De Bruyne popped up again to put City in the lead after United had equalized. Then to seal the win, De Bruyne floated a beautiful corner to the top of the box that Riyad Mahrez hit on the half volley to score City's 3rd goal. For the season, he made 45 appearances, scoring 19 goals and registering 14 assists. The 2022-2023 season was a historic season for Manchester City as they won their first ever treble, which included their first ever Champions League trophy, and Kevin De Bruyne had his fingerprints all over each of Manchester City's successes. On April 26th, with the opportunity to overtake Arsenal at the top of the league table, De Bruyne rose to the occasion. He scored City's first as he drove through the midfield before slotting it into the bottom corner from just outside the box. He then doubled City's lead as he delivered a delightful free kick for John Stones to head in, and then coolly scored City's 3rd after receiving a pass from Erling Haaland, basically sealing the title for them. In the EFL Cup, it was again a Kevin De Bruyne free kick that produced İlkay Gündoğan's winner as City went on to win the final 2-1. Unfortunately for De Bruyne, he got injured in the Champions League final, but his contributions in that UCL run were vital. The best example being against Real Madrid. In the first leg of the semi-final at the Santiago Bernabeu, Real Madrid were leading 1-0 leading up to the 66th minute, until De Bruyne stepped up and drilled a low shot from an İlkay Gündoğan layoff into the bottom corner to even things going into the second leg. In the second leg, it was a moment of magic from De Bruyne as he unlocked the Real Madrid defense to slip Bernardo Silva through, who scored City's opener. He then turned provider once again as he put in a free kick that Akanji would nod home to put the tie to bed. For the season, he made 49 total appearances, scoring 10 goals and providing 28 assists. Kevin De Bruyne was one of the greatest playmakers of his generation and the key cog to Manchester City's successes. But what do you think of Prime Kevin De Bruyne? Let us know down below. With that, we come to an end. Until next time.